Hey everyone, my name is NinjaDerpify and welcome back to Empire. So this is episode 2 and we're also on act 2 of chapter 1. So this is basically the second level or mission. And we can see our character Baal is the main character right here. It looks like we've got some upgrades and stuff. So chance to hit is boosted by 5% for a duration of 10 seconds on a successful hit. So there's a number of different talents or active abilities. Maybe there's also, passive abilities. There might also be active abilities that might be able to be used as well. But yeah, so we'll be able to upgrade him throughout the campaign. And here we can see we've got spells as well. So we'll probably get more of them later on. We've got exploding turkeys, we've got lightning, explosions, teleporting and summoning workers, which is basically what you start out with because this is only the second level. Let's go ahead and launch the game.
In order to prove yourself worthy to be part of Van Fairweather's plans, you need to establish a base beneath a warehouse in the Babarbian harbor. From there, you will gain access to the city sewers and somehow expose the men, women, and children walking the surface to the diseased rat meat found in the rubbles of Mr. Cruelly's residence.
Delicious.
By disrespecting and bullying your advisor, the rotten folks of Babarbia have made their bed. Now, they must die in it.
Awesome, awesome.
Top of the morning to you, Death Slayer. I'm so excited. I've been up all night. I was great, wasn't I? Yesterday, I mean, the way I guided you through the perils of the Babarbian underworld.
Yeah, the glory is all yours.
Today, I will teach you how to annihilate an entire city with one single barrel of fun. But first, as your advisor, it is my duty to educate you about the workings of this bad, bad world.
You call this a bad world? Really? How about we go visit the bottomless pit?
Hush up and listen, will you? You see, I want to be somebody. I want to break free from being a slave to the grind, and in order to do so,
What a handsome
one has to
face.
give no more than a bat's arse for the well-being of others.
Pearl of wisdom right here.
This is true for everyone, even for the good King of Ardania and his royal crap-ass advisor. In fact, I have come to realize that evil is more decent than good because evil is pretty much the same, but with some honesty added.
Yeah, that sure makes some of my pals back home pretty darn decent.
Let me finish! How about this for decency? I can honestly say that I hate all the pathetic morons living in Babarbia, and I will murder every single one of them because I honestly feel like it.
The actions of a true Samaritan.
Glad you approve. Now, let's do some real good and, do evil, and we can talk about your pending rise to glory. Here's the plan. The rat meat we found after crushing Mr. Cruelly is infected with anthrax, a virus most deadly to us humans, and I've had it chopped into fist-sized chunks. Your task is to place barrels of meat in front of several ventilation tubes in the Babarbian sewers. Oh, happy day, this will be great! You should also try to repair the 3 rooms our scouts have found nearby. One where our minions can train, one with a forge to produce new equipment, and an old prison block where we can hold heroes for ransom. When that is done, send a raiding squad to the archives at City Hall to fetch me a map of these sewers.
Okay, so we have our character Baal here. This is the main guy. He can summon workers and do all the teleporting and make exploding chickens. I think it was turkeys, wasn't it? Either way, it is still a bird that explodes. Now I'm going to send this worker over to the stockpile area, and we'll send the other one. Where is our... Do we have a food room? Yes, we do have a food room. So we have to send him to go and repair that food room. This worker will basically... just stay here and wait for any bags to be dropped of any resources so that we can see that worker. We'll go ahead and spawn another one in and get him to basically just go into here. So we need to raid the city's hall archives and build a nursery and a kitchen. So we'll spawn another worker for that as well. Doesn't take much to be able to do that. And we'll get him to, I think we have to go back to this build menu right here. And we can create hallways, nurseries, kitchen, and the stock room. We already got a stock room, we just need the kitchen and the nursery. So I'll go ahead and place a nursery, I can rotate this. So, I'm not sure exactly where it wants me to put it, but here seems to be where it lights up green. So we'll place the nursery in there. and also place the kitchen somewhere along, maybe over here would be better. Actually, I really don't know. We'll just place it here because I don't think it matters too much at the moment. So we can see that these workers are going to come in here, the idle workers. Pretty much all of them are just going to come in and do the job, try and get it done as quickly as possible. And we can see that they...
Death Slayer. You've just performed today's first deed of evil conquest and earned yourself a couple of, let's call them deck points, shall we? I'll try to show you how to use them.
Ooh, what are these?
Everything you learn when it comes to constructing dungeons of evil is added to your Index Dungeonis. Unfortunately, the conditions surrounding your arrival to Ardania have left you with a tendency to forget things. To bring back essential knowledge, you need to perform various deeds promoting our conquest. The points you earn are then used to unlock new rooms, new units, new crafts, and new runes.
Sweet. Okay, so basically I have to craft some items, then once I craft enough, so once I craft enough items, that'll give me points to be able to put into, I guess, can we upgrade the scout? So we can upgrade the scout and stuff. These are my points, I assume. And what is this? Improved armor. We need a workshop for that. So I guess we'll just go ahead and... Is that all we can do, basically? I think it is. So basically through the game I'll be digging and building rooms, and that'll give me these points that I can spend on stuff, which I've just done there. And we see the rooms have been made. We'll go ahead and assign this guy to the nursery and assign this wonderful man to the kitchen as well. Actually, I think we're going to need some more people. We'll send this guy to the food, and we'll go ahead and summon 2 more workers, so we can get either of them into these stockpile rooms here. And that should be how we get this started. So the nursery is where we're going to be able to basically make our scouts and our berserkers and things like that. So go ahead, and the simplest way actually to do this is actually just to go back and go to the actual units tab out here. So you can actually queue up however many you want, and they'll just sit here getting created one at a time. So go ahead and just make a bunch of those. And we can see that our population max is 14, so we're at 5 at the moment, and as we keep summoning them, we can see there's actually quite a lot now. They don't take too long to make. So we've got to raid the city's hall archive. So we've got to go to the okay, so we need to put these guys in a squad, and to do that I forget how exactly to do that. The squads menu right here. So we'll put so these are scouts. Wait, these are berserkers and these guys are scouts. So I'll put I don't know, sort of like a decent mix of both. Actually, I'll put more berserkers in because they're going to be taking the damage and stuff. So that is our first squad, and we can go ahead and send those guys to the world map. And I assume it's this. These are all different places I can raid, and this place that's lit up in a different color is the Barbarian City Hall. So we can go ahead and send the first squad to that, and they're going to go ahead and do that raid. I'm pretty sure right now. So if we go back to the regular map, we'll see them.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Oh, the heroes are entering, so we need to go ahead and get our squad, also with Baal as well. This worker, I don't know why he isn't just in the kitchen. So the heroes are, whoa, they're right in here. And Baal is actually not doing anything. We need to send him in there because he's going to do, I think, quite a lot of damage, being the main character. He's sort of a hero type. I think the first squad may have, yeah, it's lost. The first squad has lost, I think it's 1 scout or something like that. So we've got these skeletons in here on the other side. Does this go all the way through here? Yeah, it actually does. Wait, no it doesn't. This is just an entrance area, which is sort of weird because there's also this room on the other side of it. But I think the first squad has actually headed over to... Yeah, so the first squad only has 2 guys left in it, and they have actually gone... See, he's losing health right now, so the raid is actually in progress right now. We can't actually add anything to that, so I think we might actually lose that raid simply because we got attacked on the way to actually doing that. So we got a lot more room for population. We're going to go ahead and make some more of everything. I'm just going to basically sort of try and spread it out between berserkers and scouts. I think having more berserkers and scouts would make a bit more sense. Lots of workers are actually just sitting here. and I don't really know why. Did I actually spawn in that many? I must have, because there would be no other reason for them to actually be sitting there. But I guess that is okay, because lots of haulers is probably just a good thing to have. Now this workshop thing, don't exactly know where that is. So we've got a dive, a stock room, an extractor. So what does the dive do? Summon blooded units to your ranks. You can also send up to 5 workers to play the games and thus earn points, rewarding you a fines unit free of charge. Interesting. So that's weird. You can send workers to a certain workshop and they will over time earn you these weird units.
Out of the pit into a hell.
I think the raid probably didn't. Yeah, so the raid definitely didn't work at all then. We'll go ahead and put three of these berserkers in, and we've got a level 2 scout here, so we'll put him up there as well. What are all these buttons? They must be guarding, go eat, go train. This one doesn't pop up for some reason, but oh, here we go. Guard, patrol, follow Baal. We're just getting them to do whatever they do on default. And we'll go back to the world menu and actually get... That's actually, you know, we're going to get 2 squads. This might be a little bit more difficult than the first one. So we're going to go ahead and send some of these guys here. Go to the squad menu. And, oh, we have to actually buy the next squad slot with some treasure. And we don't have any of that. We don't have any treasure. So I'm just going to go ahead and send the first squad in. Because it's a full squad, it's probably got a lot better chance than the first one did. And we're just going to let that play out so you can see them just disappearing randomly into this entrance. We could also build hallways to these places because there is treasure there. So I'm going to go ahead and get some hallways. Well, why can't that hallway be dug? Why is that red? I'm not sure why that is. Does the first bit have to be built first? I don't really get why that's like that. See, so we can build a hallway from here as long as we want, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. Let's just go ahead and cancel that and try and see if we can. We can't extend this, I guess. Oh, because it encroaches on the space here, so it sort of runs into that, I guess. So we'll go ahead and make this hallway down here and make sure we actually connect it up. So we can see that the first squad actually came back from that raid, and the objective is complete. Now we can start exploring the sewers. We'll go ahead and get pretty much everyone over here to kill these skeletons and get some treasure, because that'll allow us to do what we were doing before. What needed treasure? Something needed treasure. I think it was the extra squads. Can't believe I just forgot that quickly. But there is a lot of things that are buzzing through my head. We've also got some champions in here, and there's also, it looks like there's some treasure in there, so we can expect to eventually get to there next time. So another worker, this is weird, another worker has actually come to finish off the last part of this job, when there was already a worker there actually doing work. Okay, so there's someone in the nursery. Let's just send him to the stockpile area.
Heroes are entering your dungeon.
Heroes are entering. Let's send about half of our guys and just keep... actually, that's more than half. Come on, come over here. And, oh god, they're actually breaking things now. We need to go ahead. Oh, that's one worker down. Kill this cleric before he gets any closer. Can we get some focus on this cleric? He's going to do some sweet-ass damage. He's actually going to try and... Oh, he's going to try and kill this guy. I thought he was going to try and actually break this... break that nursery. I mean, not that nursery, that mushroom farm. So we're going ahead. We've killed the first guy, and this second guy should go down fairly quickly. So let's send this squad in here. There should be no workers in there to kill these skeletons. So there we go. We've got those guys. So this can be a new squad when I get the treasure for it. I can't tell them to follow Baal at the moment, I don't think. We can get armor upgrades and weapon upgrades. Explosion makes a selected unit explode. Healing close by friendly units for 100 health. So that would make him die. That's a bit of a sacrifice going on there. Let's go ahead and get some... Actually, we'll send all these guys to actually eat. That is not the kitchen. This is the kitchen. And now that we've got those skeletons killed, we'll have to get Baal up there to actually interact with the treasure. and we'll send the rest of the guys back to the kitchen so they can actually get their I think it was aggressiveness back, and it'll also heal them up as well. So we can see them waiting for their din-dins here, and they're just having a nice old munch on that delicious food. Doesn't look that delicious to us, but if you're a demon, a crazy evil demon, you're probably going to have a pretty fun time. Now, I did send a worker randomly away. I can't remember where he actually went now. He might have gone onto a hauling job. We can go ahead and send him back. So what does this checkpoint do? Let's just go ahead and send him in there so that starts working again. Oh my god. Oh crap. That means... I think that means mission over, doesn't it? That's my main character. Wait, oh, he respawns? Okay, so he respawns. Let's go ahead and get all these angry guys in there to go ahead and fight this Fire Warlock. I don't know what level he is. He doesn't seem to have taken much damage from Baal himself. Let's go ahead and get a sizable force in there. Make sure these guys are actually going to eat. And send the already fulfilled guys actually to the main meeting area. And then we can kill this Fire Warlock. He's actually regenerated his health. So I'm going to be back at square one basically. Just slowly building up mushrooms. We're at 55 right now. So the maximum mushrooms I can actually have is 75. So pretty close to that max. Go ahead and zoom out. We're still not near our population cap at all. What is this? That's the kitchen already. So we can see, what are these things? Actually traps and stuff like that. So we can create them with materials. We actually need the workshop for that. Let's go ahead and create, I don't know, 5 berserkers and I guess 1 scout because that seems to be the max or something. Now we can see the battle going on here. The Fire Warlock is very, very strong by himself. I'm not sure what kind of, this is obviously like sort of a an elite mob, just a really strong guy. Really doing quite a lot of damage to some of these berserkers. I wish we had more scouts actually at the back here. Actually, he was killing the scouts. He wasn't actually killing the berserkers. Or he was doing damage to multiple units. And it looks like... Okay, so we've got the max population. Quick, go to that Fire Warlock because Baal is going to die again. And we... Oh god, we definitely do not want that. What can we get him to do? We can get him to teleport away. Oh, that was...
Baal has died.
I had to actually right click on that instead of doing a left click like I did. The Fire Warlock is probably going to start healing up, but if I can get enough people back
Crap! I was having the sweetest
into the fray and start battling that evil Warlock. Look at him, he's just a smug old bastard laughing it up, just having fun. I guess he's not regenerating that quickly, so we can go ahead and send the next squad in before he does begin actually regenerating. We've got the rest of these guys here. We'll send them actually to the kitchen, and we'll send the guys from the kitchen that have already eaten to kill the Fire Warlock, because again, these heroes can basically enter from anywhere. Like here is probably the main area that they can enter from, but they can drop down ladders and stuff, so that can be a problem. Now the Fire Warlock is about to go down, and plus 10 treasures, so we can go ahead and unlock a new squad. We don't actually have the squad at the moment. Let's go ahead and put some of these berserkers into that squad and purchase the next one and fill that with berserkers and a scout. There seems to be a decent composition. And then we can go ahead and maybe raid some more places actually. So I don't know if I should send... I'll send one squad because it seems to be one squad can go ahead and do some decent damage to a raid area. So go ahead and send the second squad, and that will be that for the raiding at the moment. We'll go ahead and select these guys, bring them back here because this is the most likely place that they will actually encounter some heroes and stuff. So we've got this berserker here that's eaten up. I guess we can send the rest of the actual... So this is the... Which squad is that one? This is the squad that's actually going to the raid. And all of these guys we should actually send to the kitchen, so we can get that extra damage and health and stuff that they do get from that. And this berserker is just standing here basically full of angriness and aggressiveness, and he's basically sort of hating on pretty much everything in this room. He's sort of looking at this weird little, look, what is this? Oh, it's a little hammock room. Someone's actually sleeping in there. What? Who is that sleeping in there? I was never told that someone was going to be sleeping in one of my hammocks. Might actually be a dead guy, I don't know, but he looks like pretty relaxed in there. Kind of wish I was in that hammock at the moment. So we're getting these berserkers and stuff to eat. Got all but one. Now we should just wait for this blender to start back up. Here we go, the little worker gnome. What an amazing bastard. It's actually, I actually said gnome there, but I guess they, I don't even know what they are. Can Baal actually get this upgrade too? I assume that he can, because he does have an aggressiveness bar, that yellow bar underneath his name. Heroes are entering, and they are coming from in here. Yes, they are. Oh no. So Baal doesn't want to eat, I don't think, at the moment. And this guy needs to retreat very quickly so he can join the rest of his friends and actually not get completely killed. And here we go, we've got our squad that comes back from the raid. Some poisonous plants have been found on a raid site. Let's keep them. Never know when they may come in handy. Awesome. So what is this? This is mana. We've got active traps. We've got dungeon population. We actually need to make... So we can't make any... So we don't have any materials left. So let's go ahead and we should either go for a raid for materials or just go and try and kill one of these areas. So we've got a white and 2 skeletons. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get this squad here with Baal, and then I'm gonna zoom out and get a hallway actually dug all the way down to there. So it needs to actually join up to this entrance here, but I won't join it until the very last cube is there, so I can actually get this squad in and actually have them ready to rush in. So this has been the episode 2 of Empire. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see more. I will do some more videos on this. I'm very happy to play this game. It is a really interesting thing, and I can't wait to see what upgrades and stuff we can actually do to different units, especially Baal. He could probably turn into a magical badass, just like this huge demon, which I can't wait for. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video.